Hey guys, it's Ethan, back from the nest, and today I'm finally bringing you another episode of Minecraft proper. Welcome back. I know I've been gone for a few days. It's been hot, so I've just not had the motivation to record, and also I've been getting ready to go to Vegas for a week. I'm gonna go stay with my uncle in Las Vegas, Nevada, in the United States. For any of you international viewers out there who don't know the geography of the United States. So very quickly, I do want to check what day it is. Okay, so it is Tuesday, the 14th. I don't know if I should be dating this, but it's fine. We're loading into the world. 1.14.1 is out, so hopefully maybe they fixed a couple of the various problems, bugs that occurred with 1.14. I know that a few things did. There are a few things that were minor things that I noticed in this version of the game that were more than a little annoying. For some reason, I was only getting like 46 frames when we first loaded in. So I'm gonna very quickly close some extra tabs on my computer. See if that helps. Alright, so for today's episode, for one, I'm wearing my headphones today. I haven't done that in a while, so, you know, if you're enjoying that, it's here. Anyway, in today's episode, we're going to be going to the mob grinder that I have set up. Most of you should remember the mob grinder we built in the last episode. I didn't actually show it off at all, really. I sort of just ended the video abruptly, like, alright, we're done. And that was because I was running, the recording had pretty much reached its limit. Like, not limit. I could have run the video longer to like 30 minutes or so, but it's easier to just do it in a two-parter. I'm recording with OBS now, so I don't have a little overlay that shows up with how long I've been doing a recording. And with the editing process I use, it's harder to just put in a cut. So I have to do it in a series of clips, and since I have no way of measuring how long each clip is until I'm done, I just have to estimate. So I hopefully I'm going to get a little timer overlay that I can start up with the same. I can set it to start on the same hotkey as the hotkey I use for recordings. I have a hotkey set up to turn on the recorder I use, which is OBS. So, you know, hopefully we can get into that. That'll be convenient. We have some. I've not played this game in a good few days, so I apologize if I am a little out of it. So we got another saddle, Jesus. We have so many of them now. We're going to go put this into treasure, as well as Thorns 3. I'm getting pretty good with the, we're getting pretty good books of enchanting these days, so that's something to look forward to having. I'm going to dump my buckets into tools, and I'm going to grab a few axes and maybe some cobblestone. And we're just going to go for a simple look. We're going to sleep, and then I'm going to head out to the mob grinder we have built in today's episode. I would also like to build a connection to it, possibly some kind of rail line or just a path or something. But, disclaimer again, I do not know where the entrance is, so because as I said, I have not played this game in a few days, so it's, you know, it's been a while. So we're gonna head out. I'm gonna walk around till we can find it. So I'll see you again once we're there. Hello and welcome back. We have made it to the hole. I had a hard time finding this, so I'm gonna build a little cobblestone pillar next to it for ease of navigation. And we also have some lava here that we could do something with. I don't know. Possibly thinking about building a big lava tank out of trapdoors. I don't know. Do trapdoors burn? If trapdoors burn, we can always use iron trapdoors, but I don't know how convenient that would be. So here is the mob grinder. They just fall down like this, and you can come in here and kill them. I built a very simple room There was some gold on the walls that I still can't get because I didn't bring an iron pickaxe. But I'm really just here right now to just show you guys this room. So my plan is to sort of... It's built like this little cube and then all that. So my plan is to sort of put in some cobblestone on the corners. Where that gold is as well. We'll pick up that gold when we come back. I'm just gonna tell you guys my plan here real quick. So my plan is to sort of get some cobblestone going here and all that, and then the inner parts here will be made out of wood, and we'll do some fancy ceiling stuff and possibly some mossy cobblestone designs for this. And then this corner will be made with wood and then cobblestone at this corner, as you can see there. So when we return from the break, that will be done. So well, when we return from this cut, we'll have gotten some wood and we'll begin that process. I'll also get an iron pickaxe, so see you guys once that is set up. Hello and welcome back. We're back at the house real quick. We're gonna grab an iron pickaxe and maybe some oak wood if we have any in the chest. So a couple things. A bit of a word of advice, a word to the wise here is you can probably see, it may be on this side, but you can probably see my head is my whole everything is just greased up to all heck right now. And that stems from the fact that I am greasy, and there is no hiding that fact. It is, I don't have a thermometer, but I should get one. I think it's about 80 degrees in my room right now. I don't recommend it. I really can't recommend anything like this. Get AC, guys. I can't have my fan running well, I could have my fan running right now. It doesn't pick up on the audio. I already know this. I've ran my fan in recordings before. I don't know why I'm subjecting myself to this torture. I guess I'm just stupid. But, yeah. The fan doesn't do much anyway. What I really need to do is open my windows and my door, but then the second I do that, everyone downstairs, everyone outside, the birds, the trees, everything, will just decide that now is the perfect time to be as loud as possible. Like, I know it's clear sky outside right now. The second I open my window while doing a recording, a lightning storm will strike. And it'll just, like, drown out every other noise. And this will just be a video about listening to lightning strike in my house. Anyway, moving on from that subject. This is kind of a weird thing to be doing. I'm just getting some melons here. 4, 5. So how many does this give? Alright, cool. We now have completed our melon farm. Hopefully that'll grow. The pumpkins are already doing well. I'm not gonna harvest. Well, you know what? I might as well. I need to start making pumpkin pie. I have sugarcane. I have eggs. I have pumpkins. I don't know if you need wheat or anything. No, you shouldn't. Well, you need wheat in real life because the dough crusts the crust of the pie. I don't know. I like to cook in real life occasionally, but my grandma's much better at baking and things than I am. Anyway, yeah, it's hot in my room right now. It is very hot. Also, I want to get some soundproofing. Although, what I'm considering doing is possibly moving my desk so that I record in a closet. The problem is that I use this computer every day for everything pretty much all day. And I like the positioning of everything that's in my room right now. So I don't think I'll be moving my desk. But I feel like there's got to be some steps I can take. Because I use this computer as my everyday computer as well. It's not just my, I don't just use this computer for recordings. And I do not record the audio separately from the videos. So, you know, you guys are seeing this. This is why the audio matches up with what I'm doing. Eggs chest, and I guess I'll bake these potatoes. I'm just going to leave... No, I don't know, but I do want to turn this into wood. You guys are seeing some grade action, some action right here. Look at this. Chest sorting. How exciting. Anyway, I'm gonna be back at the thing over there. You know what it's called. It's the mob grinder we're setting up, so I'll see you guys then. Alright, welcome back. We're back. We're in. Hi. This recording and the last one probably don't feel as entertaining as they could be. I definitely feel like I'm losing some of the value that they had. One, it's really hot up here like I've mentioned, and that is definitely tiring me out a bit. So my focus is a bit thrown off, which is probably making the video diminish mildly in quality. A lot of the diminishedness, that's not the right word. Anyway, a lot of it also stems from the fact that, like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, I think I mentioned this, which is that OBS does not have a recording overlay, so I don't know how long this is running, and I don't have webcam overlay like I do on my old recorder, so I can't see what my face is doing. I can't see how long the recording's been running. I love OBS for the quality it's giving me video-wise. It's certainly, at least from what I can see, if I look at it again, maybe the results will be different, but from what I've seen so far, it feels like OBS is giving me higher quality game footage than my old recorder did, and my audio is just better because of my audio is better just because of my fancy mic here. Shout out to Blue for making the Snowball ICE. I love it. I really do. It's a great microphone. It's given me everything I could want out of a mic so far. I've only been using it for a while. But I mean, my old mic gave me everything I could want out of a mic as well, because I don't know if I feel like I've mentioned this before, but I do not ask for much out of audio or video, and I'm only upgrading it because I don't know. When it comes to like playing video games and just talking to my friends, any mic will do. My old mic was a Radio Shack laptop clip-on mic. It wasn't anything fancy. In fact, the early videos on this channel are recorded with that mic, so yeah, I don't ask for much when it comes to audio for myself, but for the sake of you guys, for the sake of you, the viewers, whomst I love so much, I am trying to get better video and better audio to just like blow you guys out of the water with how spicy everything sounds. And that's my goal. That's the end goal of all this, is to hopefully eventually make top quality videos. Currently, even my editing, I'm using a much more professional editing software now compared to what my old one was. My old one just worked for the simple edits I do. But if I learn how to properly edit, we could do some cool stuff in these videos. So, you know, that could be cool, right? I mean, I don't know. Anyway, that's, you know, you could look forward to that, or don't, you know. It might not happen, but I'm going to try and make it happen. I'm going to try and get, just upgrading quality. I'm thinking about spending some cash on getting some sound muffling, some of that soundproofing behind me. See if that helps get a little bit clearer audio. I'm also considering possibly doing something with, I don't know, my mic's already pretty good as it is with the way it is facing. If I even was to move it over a bit like this, so it's actually facing more at my face, although it is not really facing at my face all that much more, but you get the point. Some cool stuff we could do with that, and so I want to get some soundproofing, like my friend Daker. Should I be using his real name? Okay, I'm just going to use the name Daker. He'll know who I'm talking about. You guys won't know. So, Daker has foam pad soundproofing behind his PC. I never really looked at his setup because when I went to his house to hang out with him, this was back when I was still in school, so maybe... Jesus. Okay, the skeleton spawner is filling up a bit too much. That could be a problem. I talked to Daker many years ago. It has been a few years since I talked to him. But when I went over to his house, I was not as computer savvy as I am now. Like, I was good at playing the computer, but I didn't know jack about, like, using... I didn't know jack about, like, upgrading or audio quality or anything like that. That was all stuff I researched in my own time to try and make these videos better for you guys. Am I not just the best? I'm the best out there on YouTube currently. You know, PewDiePie, sure, he's got all those subscribers, but does he have I should probably kill these guys before I try and break that block. But does he have nonsense commentary and somewhat boring videos as of late due to constantly being on the verge of heat stroke? Nope, I don't think so, because he's a professional and has probably AC in that room and lives in a well-ventilated environment. Meanwhile, I live in the desert. There's like sand dunes behind my house. And I do not have any windows open in an upstairs room. You know what, I've made a lot of mistakes. I'm sorry. I'm somewhat ashamed of myself. Mistakes were made. Let's just leave it at that. But, you know, that's not really a problem. So, whatever. This room is looking dope. Look at this. This is great. Oh, Jesus! Alright, I'm gonna cut ahead when we get back and get our stuff and hopefully heal up a bit. See you then. And there you have it. Simple materials, and you've made yourself, with just a few simple materials, you'll have made yourself a very beautiful, simple, little mob grinder room. It holds a lot of flair, and I quite enjoy it, personally. In fact, real quick, I'm going to add this here. Now, I know that doesn't make it even with the rest, but it does add this little wood effect to this, so... You could even go as far as to do this, though that does end up looking a bit strange. So, you know, you could stick with this if you like. I do like that aesthetic. There's a 5-block gap, counting this block up, to the floor of the mob grinder room. So we're only about, I don't know, 8 blocks away from the spawner. You can make them drop farther if you want to just be able to hit them to death, although for the sake of having them spawn effectively, I just do 5 blocks. At some point we'll have some actual stairs here, and maybe even rails someday. I've also used some of the mossy cobblestone we got from digging out the mob grinder as a sort of support here to take it back to its roots of being a mob grinder. And if you wanted, you don't have to, I'm going to, you could add in a bit of mossy cobblestone here and there. You could even make some mossy cobblestone slabs. Pretty cool. And let's see here. Put one there. One there. One there. You could add one here even. You know, wherever you want. You can do whatever you want with this. And spruce it up a bit. You could put in some spruce wood and spruce it up a bit. Is that 1,000 likes and I'll never tell that joke again. Anyway, so I've been considering doing a podcast. Is that what it would be called? Sort of like a radio talk show, like a radio show where I don't know, without any gameplay, just like 20 minutes to an hour or so, however long I do it, of just me talking about stuff. 'Cause I enjoy talking to you guys. And I enjoy listening to videos like that myself. That's just like discussion topics. I could talk to other people in them as well. I have friends who might be willing to do talk shows with me. Get some spicy audio going. A lot of these videos for me is audio. I really like listening to stuff. Because a lot of the times I'll turn on the TV to have as background noise when I'm playing a game or something. Or I'll be playing Minecraft or something and I'll listen to music. Audio is a very big thing for me. I have these nice headphones, this nice microphone. My speakers are actually some, like, 15-year-old speakers that I fell apart and I hot glued them back together and now they work again. so, you know, not the nicest speakers, but these headphones are very nice. They were only like $40, so, you know, not like the game or professional end, but they're good. They're very good. I recommend buying these if you're looking for headphones. Anyway, I've been considering doing something like a podcast where I just talk about stuff, maybe sometimes with other people, because I like listening to stuff like that, and I would, you know, you can just put it on and with some headphones or whatever and listen to me talk about whatever for an hour or so. If you're interested in that, leave a comment below or a like on the video or whatever, you know. I'd like to hear back from you guys so that I know whether or not I could do something like that. I mean, I might do it anyway, even if I don't get any feedback, but because I'm kind of interested in trying it. I feel like sitting here and talking for an hour. You know, a lot of I recently installed a hard drive onto my PC. I don't know if I mentioned this. So I have a lot more storage space than I did previously, so I can record videos a lot more easily. I can record longer videos without running out of time and storage space on my PC. And more importantly, I was able to download all of my games from Steam onto my PC, so we'll actually be able to play stuff like Rainbow Six Siege and Rust and whatnot on the channel. With the inclusion of OBS becomes much better FPS and visuals footage for those games, so that's always a plus. However, you know, I'm a big audio guy personally. I do like the footage, but you can tell just from the fact that I only upgraded the video recently, and the only reason I did it was because I upgraded the mic as well, that I am much more audio focused on these videos than I am video focused. So we finished it today. We did it. We built a mob grinder, and quite a nice one at that, just using some simple materials, same as my house, you know. You can use just simple materials. You don't have to get like slime blocks and all that fancier stuff. You just use your basic stuff. Stone brick is a bit on the higher end, and so is the nether stuff we're gonna put down there. But yeah, I think today's video turned out good. That'll certainly be a good inclusion, because I believe in tomorrow's episode, or, you know, whenever I upload again. I apologize, my upload schedule is not going to be as consistent more recently, as I am going to Vegas and will not be able to upload videos for a while, because even if I pre-recorded them, there'd be, I guess I could set them to Premiere or something, but there'd be no one to upload the videos. I'm not going to trust someone in my family to do it. I don't want them digging around on my PC. I don't really have anything to hide on my PC, but it's personal space issue. Looking forward to seeing what 1.14.1 possibly has fixed. I haven't read the change log. This was a good episode, maybe a little bit on the boring side. Hopefully I'll be able to get back into the routine of doing this, maybe get an overlay for my thing so that I can do these videos a little more effectively. This is Hayden signing out, and I will see you in the Skyhawklings. Remember to spread your wings, and of course, stay awesome. Bye.